So today we're just going to do a quick walk around of the Mitsubishi Mirage so that you guys can see what this thing is. I think it's incredibly impressive how many things you get in a car that is this size. You can most definitely live with this car on a day-to-day basis and complain about pretty much nothing. So with Toyota and Honda retiring the Yaris and the Honda Fit from this respective category of small vehicles, there's only two options left in the market. You can only buy in this size of vehicles, you can only buy the Mitsubishi Mirage, this one, or you can buy with the Chevy Spark. So I think it's important to check these things out because in a lot of new cars we look for mileage, efficiency, and we look for miles per gallon that around the 40s. And it's very easy to get lost in thinking that you can only do that by getting a hybrid, but there's also a good way of getting economy, which is not by using batteries or anything like that. You can just reduce the size of your vehicle. Having said that, we are going to begin with what I think is the most intriguing part about this car, which is the engine. So this is a 3-cylinder engine that is yeah, you heard me right, it's a 3-cylinder engine, a rarity in the United States. A lot of them elsewhere in the world, but very few options have been in the last decades about something that's 3 cylinders. You do get a lot of plastic. I do see that there's tons and tons of plastic in here, but you really do get everything that you need to get. You have your battery. Like, what do you have? You have your battery right there. You have your tiny baby booster back here. You have a fuse box, your engine, and that's about it. Look at the manifold. The manifold is made out of plastic. It's crazy. But yeah, you can see how small things are in here. You can see that it's incredibly easy to work on. I mean, you can access everything. Everything is exposed. So there you have it. It's a 1.2 liter engine. That along with the weight of this car, you can get about 40 to 45 miles per gallon. It doesn't take premium gas, it takes regular gas. I was asking the owner of these vehicles. She says she spends, she's just a local driver, she doesn't get on the highway too much, but she says that she's been spending anywhere between $20 to $30 a month at the front end. This one is the top trim, so it does have a lot of all the pluses that you don't get in the lower ones. You get fog lights on your bumper. You get the little the different lip over there. What else? You get your, you have a, if you want to call it a body kit, you do have that trim at the bottom that changes. You have the wheels, which these are babies. They're 165, 65, 14. They're 14-inch wheels. You don't see that anymore in brand new cars. And I mean, with the wheels and everything, like it does come up to make a decent looking little car. You get the wing, if you want to call it that, with the LED lights. You get LEDs on all your lights out there, which is honestly fantastic. I think the styling of the rear is really good looking. It seats 4 people, so you have plenty of space in here. Especially for the driver, you get these nice little seats. I mean, that's a cool little design right there. Obviously in both, something like that. Very nice. You get your mats that say Mitsubishi Mirage. You get some controls over here. What do you have? Powered mirrors. You have all 4 powered windows. Obviously central lock. But look how tiny these buttons are. It's so cute. Everything is evidently plastic because this is probably one of the cheapest cars that you can get in the market. I believe this straight out the dealer. I believe you pay something between $18,000 to $21,000. That's including everything, and obviously depending on what trim you get. So you actually get a speedometer and a tachometer. A lot of like small vehicles, they do not include a tachometer, which is definitely a plus here. Another plus. You can get their tiny little side vents that are honestly super small, and then I'm assuming in some you can get push start, or at least it looks like you have the option there. What do you have? I don't know what that, what does that mean? This button, what does this mean? No idea what that button does. Here you have your climate controls and all this stuff. Not bad at all. So you guys can take a look at. So this is the key you get. You know, the most basic key you'll ever see. Key, 2 buttons, 3 buttons with a panic, and that's all you get. So let's start it up. See what it looks like. So you have your infotainment system started. There are lights out here. Yeah, sure. It comes with Bluetooth, and I believe you do have 4 speakers in the entire car, so that's really cool. What can you do here? And the only options you got is FM, AM, Bluetooth. Again, everything you need. Then you have your configurations and things like that. Your knob for the volume, which is honestly really nice. It does come with airbags for everybody. It has a bunch of airbags all around. So when it comes to safety, this is something that you can totally consider to be safe. It does tell you, for example, right now, you know, it reminds you, have your seatbelt on. It reminds you you don't have a few things going on. This particular one has 1,100 miles. That's insane. It's basically brand new. And you can see your digital dial for your gas gauge is right at the bottom over there. Then you get your odometer and all that stuff. Really all the information you need and nothing more. You get analog gauges, which is, you know, nowadays a rarity. Everyone is putting a screen onto every vehicle. So you have that. You have your tiny, look at the size of the freaking visors. These visors are so small. I mean, look at that. That's the whole thing. That's pretty crazy, actually. But you know what? You get your mirror. You get for your passenger as well. It is extremely agile since it's so small. I'll show you guys the engine so you guys can hear that 3-cylinder roar. That's it. That's your baby 3-cylinder engine. Just chilling right there. I believe the styling is not bad at all. I think it's pretty great. It attempts to be aggressive. Obviously, we know this is not a fast car or anywhere near that, but it really just does everything that you need. Look at that! You get your tiny little chromed exhaust. That's hilarious. But honestly, it sounds really nice because it's a 3-cylinder, so it sounds like it's angry. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching Baker's Garage.